Hello, my smart friends. As always, it's time to practice. Everyone, this is American English File, 2nd edition, Book 2 Workbook, Part 11b. Are you a morning person? Okay, Part 1, Vocabulary, Phrasal Verbs. Everyone, complete what the people are saying in each picture. For example, number 1 is done. Look. Turn down the radio. It's very loud. Now, I need you to stop the video and do it yourself. No help from your friends. Nice. Now, check your answers with your friends. Put your heads together. Let's do it together. All right, number 2. Don't worry. The game will be over soon. Number 3. We need someone who can look after our dog while we're on vacation, right? Look after. Number 4, take off your shoes before you come in. Take off, all right? Number 5, can you fill out this form, please? Fill out. And the last one, put on a different jacket. That one looks awful. Put on. Put on means wear. It's a phrasal verb. A very good start. But we're not done yet. Follow me all the way to part B. Everyone, complete the sentences with these verbs. These are the verbs. For example, we have used the first one. Find out. Number 1, Chris called the station to find out the times of the trains. Right? Get along with, give up, go out, look forward to, look up, take back, throw away, try on, turn up. Again, this is your gig. Stop the video, take your time, do it. Nice. Now I need you to check your answers with your friends. Okay, let's do it together as always. Now, number 2, I never throw away empty jam jars. Jars, you know, jars that they put the jam in. For example, we have Nutella jars, right? I wash them and then reuse them, like my mama. Number 3, it's very cold in here. Can you turn up the heat? Turn up. Number 4, the teacher told us to look up the words we didn't understand. You look the words up in a dictionary. Look up. Next one, number 5, we love traveling, so we always look forward to our vacations. Number 6, I don't really like my sister's husband. I don't get along with him at all. Number 7, they only go out on Friday and Saturday nights because they start work early during the week. Number 8, it's best to try on clothes before you buy them. Wear, try on. Number 9, we're going to take back our new coffee machine because it doesn't work properly. Take it back. They take it back to the shop or the store that they bought. Number 10, Anna's going to give up candy and chocolate for a month to try to lose weight. As always, you're doing great. So far, so good. Now it's time to check your grammar. Word order of phrasal verbs. For the first one, circle the correct phrases. If both are possible, check the sentence, just like the book. For example, number 1 is done. Look, please turn off the lights. Turn the lights off before you go to bed. So both of them are correct. And B, rewrite the sentences with a pronoun. Change the word order if necessary. For example, number 1, can you write down your email address? Can you write it down? So email address becomes it. Okay, as always, stop the video. It's your turn. Take your time, do it. And as always, again, check your answers with your friends. Compare your answers. Now it's my turn to help you. Okay, we did number 1. Number 2, thanks for the money. I'll pay you back tomorrow. Number 3, I can't find my keys. Can you help me look for them? Number 4. Both of them are correct. Why don't you try on that dress or try that dress on? I think it'll suit you. Number 5. My mom usually looks after my kids when we go out, right? And number 6. If you're finished playing, please put the toys away or put away the toys. Both of them are possible. Very good. Part B. Number 2. She'll give back the exams on Friday. She'll give them back on Friday. Number 3. Are you looking forward to your party? Are you looking forward to it? It replaces the party, your party, right? Number 4. I called my mother when I got home. I called her back when I got home, all right? Number 5. We don't get along with our new neighbors. We don't get along with them. And the last one, do you want to turn on the TV? Do you want to turn it on? Great, everyone. Let's continue. All the way to part 3. Pronunciation, linking. As I told you in the book, so many people ask me, how can I speak like an American? How can I speak naturally? Well, your answer is here. Linking. Everyone, I need you to listen and repeat the sentences. Try to link the words. Okay? It's your turn.
File 11B. Pronunciation. 1,
Throw it away.
2,
Turn it up.
3,
Write it down.
4,
Put it away.
5,
Give it back.
6.
Fill it out.
Great. And that's how you speak naturally. Okay. Part 4. Reading. Everyone, still tired in the morning? 5 tips for getting a better night's sleep. A very important article, I shall say. But wait, I need you to read the article and fill in the blanks, these blanks, with these phrasal verbs. For example, we have used the first one, find out, put on, get up, take off, give up, turn on, go out, write down. Okay? It's time for me to wait. This is your turn.
A few moments later.
Okay, you're back. Now it's our turn, right? Sleep at the same times. Find out how much sleep you need and make sure that you get it. Go to bed and get up at the same time each day, and you will have more energy than if you sleep the same number of hours at different times. Okay? Make sure you are exposed to light during the day. Your body needs natural light to produce the hormone melatonin, right? It's a very important hormone, by the way, which regulates your sleeping and waking cycle. Don't stay inside all day. Go out during your lunch break, for example, for a short walk. On a sunny day, take off your sunglasses for at least half an hour to let light onto your face. Great. Now, create a relaxing routine before going to bed. Take a hot bath, then put on your pajamas and make sure your bedroom is at the right temperature. Don't watch TV in bed because it will stimulate rather than relax you. Okay? Avoid stimulants. Don't eat big meals or drink coffee late at night, especially coffee. Avoid drinking alcohol before you go to bed and give up smoking. Cigarettes can cause a number of sleep problems. And the last tip, getting back to sleep. If you wake up in the middle of the night and can't get back to sleep, try a relaxation technique like meditation. If that doesn't work, turn on the light and read a book. If you're worried about something, write down your problem on a piece of paper so that you can deal with it in the morning. If the tips above don't help, you might need to see a sleep doctor. That is important. Okay, we did it, but we're not done yet. Part B. Read the article again and check the people with good habits and put an X next to the bad ones. So check for the good habits and X for the bad habits. Again, this is your gig.
A few minutes later.
All right. Now, you can check your answers with your friends. Good. Now let's check it together. I go to bed every night at 11. It's a good habit. I sleep for 6 hours during the week and 10 hours on the weekend. Not a good idea. Number 3, I always have lunch at my desk to save time. Nope. I always wear sunglasses. Nope. Number 5, my bedroom is sometimes too cold. That is not the right temperature, right? So it's not correct. Number 6, I sometimes watch a movie to help me go to sleep. Not a good habit. Number 7, I usually have dinner at 7:30 p.m. Not bad. You shouldn't sleep right before bed, but at 7:30 p.m. it's acceptable. Number 8, I often have a cup of coffee before I go to bed. No, you can't sleep. Too much caffeine. Number 9, I keep a notebook by the side of my bed. Yeah, you can write down your problems, all right? Number 10, I sometimes meditate if I can sleep. It's a very good habit. And the last but not least, look at the highlighted words or phrases and guess their meaning. Use your dictionary or Google Translate to look up their meaning and pronunciation. And as always, help your friends. And all the way to part 5, listening. Everyone, listen to an interview with Jerry, a taxi driver who usually works at night. Is he positive or negative about his job?
File 11B. Listening.
Can I ask you about your job, Jerry?
Yes, of course. Go ahead.
What time do you go to bed?
Well, I don't often get home before 6 o'clock in the morning, and it usually takes me a little while to relax. It's probably about 7 by the time I go to sleep.
And what time do you have to get up again?
I usually get up at 1 o'clock to have lunch with my family. After that, I go back to bed again for an hour or so, until about 3 o'clock.
Do you need an alarm clock to wake up?
No, I never use one. I wake up the first time when my children come home from school for lunch. The second time, my wife wakes me up. That's when I get up for good.
How do you feel when you wake up?
It depends on the day, really. If I've only worked for a day or two, I'm full of energy. But if it's after the 5th or 6th night in a row, I'm absolutely exhausted. That's when I find it really hard to get out of bed.
What do you do about meals, Jerry?
Well, like I said, my first meal of the day is what you would call lunch. Then I have dinner at about midnight with some other drivers in a cafe. When I get home in the morning, I have something light, like a cheese sandwich or some toast before I go to bed.
Would you like to change your working hours, Jerry?
If I changed my working hours, I wouldn't earn as much money. There's a lot more work at night because people go out for dinner and to the theater or movies, and then it's late and they need to get home, and they don't want to drive because they're tired. I enjoy my job, really, because I meet a lot of interesting people.
Well done. So tell me, is he positive or negative about his job? Of course, he's positive. Now, in part B, I need you to listen again, mark the sentences true or false. Okay?
File 11B. Listening.
Can I ask you about your job, Jerry?
Yes, of course. Go ahead.
What time do you go to bed?
Well, I don't often get home before 6 o'clock in the morning, and it usually takes me a little while to relax. It's probably about 7 by the time I go to sleep.
And what time do you have to get up again?
I usually get up at 1 o'clock to have lunch with my family. After that, I go back to bed again for an hour or so, until about 3 o'clock.
Do you need an alarm clock to wake up?
No, I never use one. I wake up the first time when my children come home from school for lunch. The second time, my wife wakes me up. That's when I get up for good.
How do you feel when you wake up?
It depends on the day, really. If I've only worked for a day or two, I'm full of energy. But if it's after the 5th or 6th night in a row, I'm absolutely exhausted. That's when I find it really hard to get out of bed.
What do you do about meals, Jerry?
Well, like I said, my first meal of the day is what you would call lunch. Then I have dinner at about midnight with some other drivers in a cafe. When I get home in the morning, I have something light like a cheese sandwich or some toast before I go to bed.
Would you like to change your working hours, Jerry?
If I changed my working hours, I wouldn't earn as much money. There's a lot more work at night because people go out for dinner and to the theater or movies, and then it's late and they need to get home, and they don't want to drive because they're tired. I enjoy my job, really, because I meet a lot of interesting people.
Right. Again, put your heads together, check your answers with your friends. Okay. Number 1 is done already. For example, it says Jerry goes to sleep immediately after getting home from work, which is false. Number 2, the first meal he has when he gets up is lunch. True. Number 3, his children wake him up in the afternoon. True. Number 4, he never feels tired when he wakes up. False. Number 5, he eats 3 times a day. True. Number 6, he doesn't mind his working hours. True, because he earns lots of money, right? Now, these are some words that you can use. Buzz, buzz, energetic, energetic. All right, live, live. It's an adjective. Sleepy, sleepy. Wild, wild. For example, wild night. All right, bowl, bowl, bowl of cereal. All right, anytime, anytime. Social life, social life. Set, set. Set your alarm clock, for example. Stay in bed, stay in bed. And that is the practice for today. Remember, guys, every day, every single day, consistency works. See ya.